My name is Anecia, and I am a food enthusiast. I love to consider myself a foodie. Anything food related, I'm all about. So tonight, let me tell you, we are about to prepare something so spectacular. What we have here tonight is a surf and turf. We have steak with a shrimp and a cream sauce. We also have some rustic potatoes and a arugula citrus salad. First thing we want to do is heat up our pans, and we're going to start off with cooking our steak, okay? So we're going to add some olive oil into our pan. Now, I don't know where you get your steak from, but where I get mine from, it does not come seasoned. So what we want to do, we want to season our steak. So while our pan is heating up, let's season our steak. So in this bowl here, we have some onion powder, garlic powder, some crushed red pepper, salt, and some black pepper. Now, don't be afraid to generously season. This is a thick piece, so we want to generously get the flavor in there, okay? And we can mash it in. We want to then turn it over on the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. Generous season, and then we're going to pat that in. So now we're going to take our steaks and we're going to place them in our hot pan. You hear that sizzle? That's exactly what we're looking for. So the steak is going to cook in here about 5 to 7 minutes per side. And while the steak is setting in, we're going to move on to our second part of the dish. Okay, so next we're going to move on to our succulent shrimp. And so what we want to start off with in our pan is a little bit of olive oil and butter. Now, can you imagine a better combination? By the way, everything tastes better with butter. So we're going to add a little bit of that to the pan. Get that going. And then we're just going to rest our shrimp into the pan. Now, can I tell you that I absolutely love the Independence time. It brings back so much memory. Growing up as a child, going to one of the cultural events here in the Bahamas, the Tattoo. And it brings back so much fun memories, going with my family. Such an awesome time. Something that we truly miss. You know, due to the pandemic, things are a bit different. However, the memories still live on. So as a foodie, I love to entertain. I love to have friends and family over. As a matter of fact, they prefer my food, I believe, better than my company, right? So for Independence especially, it's a time where you can gather all your friends and family together. You can chit-chat amongst great food, great drinks, talk about memories. It's really, an experience that I actually live by and I love.
Showman Bistro, the restaurant where the sophisticated and savvy foodie can indulge in multicultural inspired dishes with a fusion of flavors, giving you taste experiences that are new and satisfying. It's the ultimate Showman experience. The hottest and trendiest spot in town with ultra chic and sexy vibes. Showman Bistro, the restaurant, 85 Mackey Street, open Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., offering free delivery. Call 603-SHOW or order online at showmanebistro.com.
So now we flipped over our steak and we get a nice crust on the side. And so now we're going to continue to cook the other side for another 5 minutes, okay? While we do that, let's check on our shrimp. And we're ready to flip it over. So what I love about living on the island is the access to fresh seafood and how we are, the close proximity to us in America, we're able to get really great meat products. Remember the size of the steak, and so we're going to sear the sides as well, as best as we can. One of my fondest memories growing up, watching my grandmother cook and my mom cook in the kitchen. And the reason why I love cooking so much is, to me, cooking is a labor of love. When you're able to gather around the table with your family and friends, and the common feeling of just good food, good vibes is absolutely something that I live for. Especially when they taste your food and you know the flavor, you know, you get their eyes closed and the that's the reaction that I go for all the time when I cook. And for me, cooking really and truly is a labor of love. So now our shrimp is done. What we want to do is take them out. And we're going to rest them here on the plate. So you know, shrimp does not take long to cook at all. And so you're looking for me, what I look for is when the shrimp starts to split and it swells almost, then you know that they're ready. They also curl up kind of tight, so that's another indication that the shrimp is done. These look so succulent. So we're going to rest them on the side. Let's check on our steak. Wow, looking awesome. It's about 2 more minutes on the steak, and they'll be ready to take out. So now we're going to move on to our cream sauce for our shrimp, okay? Alright, so in our pan we have some butter, olive oil, crushed garlic, and some onions. And we're building our flavor base. Saute your onions for about a minute or two, just until they are translucent and you get all of that burst of flavor coming out. I wish you guys can smell it. I mean, amazing. Wow. Okay, so our onion's looking pretty good. So you want to go ahead and add in our cream. And like I told you before, this sauce is so simple and so easy and so quick to make. So we're gonna add in some cream. And we also want to season our cream sauce. So we're gonna add in some salt, just to sprinkle in some salt. And of course you're gonna season to your taste and to your liking. We're also going to add a little heat with some crushed red peppers. Now we here on the island, we love spicy food, so I'm going to add just a little extra, just for that kick. Going to mix this all together. And for a little razzle dazzle, we're going to add in some diced parsley. Now when I cook, they usually say, you know, you always do a little extra, but it's all about presentation. It's all about doing things differently, and it's all about, you know, creating your own flavor and your own style and letting your style come out of your dish. So there's one more ingredient that we want to add to our sauce, and it's a little bit of Parmesan cheese. This is going to thicken the sauce and bring everything together. Can you guys smell it? I know you're waiting for someone to invent smell-o-vision, right? I certainly am. But I can tell you the aroma is amazing. So our sauce is beginning to thicken. And so we're getting a nice thick sauce going. Now I like to taste as I go, okay? So let me just give it a little taste to see if we need to add anything extra. This is it. This is it. This is the sauce. So now we're going to add in our back into our shrimp. And this will complete our dish. Our first dish, actually. Okay, guys, there you have it. We have our shrimp and our cream sauce. Okay, guys, so we're going to get started on our sexy sides. First up is our potatoes, okay? So to this bowl, we have some Idaho potatoes that have been boiled, and we mash them. And so what we want to do to add some flavor, we're going to add in some salt. Not too much, because we would have added salt to our water, okay? We're going to add a little fat in there, so we're going to again go in with some butter. Now here's where we turn up with our sexy side. We're adding in some chimichurri, okay? So this is going to add another depth of flavor to our dish. Now you can be generous with this. This doesn't have any salt in it. It's more about the flavor of the fresh herbs and the olive oil. And so we have one more ingredient we want to add to our potatoes, and that's our milk. I'm gonna pour all of that in there. And now we're just gonna mix and combine everything together. Now these are rustic potatoes, so the idea is to keep them kind of whole. We're not gonna get them too soft. We just wanna properly combine all of the deliciousness. And that's it, that's really it to this dish. So we are going to set this one on the side, and we are going to move on to our next side. Okay, so all of the cooking is done. We are just about there. I am parched, so excuse me while I sip a little wine.
Showman Bistro is committed to ensuring your money goes a long way, and we're so proud to announce our Showman Meal Kit. Our meal kits contain the produce and meat you need to prepare up to 7 dinners for families as large as 5. With corporate partners like Hands for Hunger, we are positive we can reach even more families in need. We also believe in local sustainability, with local farmers providing 100% of our produce. Please visit our Instagram and Facebook pages and our website, showmanibistro.com, for more information.
So in this bowl here, we are going to turn up with a gorgeous arugula salad with walnuts and goat cheese. Okay, so we're gonna add in roughly about 4 cups of arugula. We want to drop in a few walnuts, and it's fine to leave them chunky, it's okay. We want a great bite. And this is an awesome way to make a boring salad, you know, bougie. We're gonna add some walnuts, let's add a few more. So now guys, we're going to add in our goat cheese. So we're just gonna drop them in here. Okay guys, so the final step to our sexy salad, I wanna show you how to make a simple citrus vinaigrette. So we're gonna add equal parts of our liquid. So first we have some orange juice. Next, we're gonna add in some grapefruit juice. We also have here some lemon juice. For a little more acid, we're gonna add just a little bit of red wine vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna sprinkle in a bit of salt. So let's cover, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna vigorously shake and combine all of the ingredients together. Give it a good shake. Okay, and just like that, we've made our citrus vinaigrette. So what we wanna do is now we are going to combine our dressing with our salad, and then we're gonna toss it all together. So just pour in the dressing. Should be good. And we're just gonna mix it all together. The citrus vinaigrette really brightens the salad and gives it a nice, vibrant flavor. Okay guys, and just like that, we just finished our arugula, goat cheese, and walnut salad. The only thing left for us to do is plate. So let's get our plate together. Now usually during an event, we'd like to serve things family style. Just for tonight, I'll just show you how we can just do a plating for one. So what we wanna do is we wanna start off with our base. So we're gonna add our rustic potatoes at the bottom. And you can be as generous as you like. Now we wanna get our succulent steak, and we're gonna just rest it right on top. But we're not done yet. We wanna come in with our shrimp. And we're gonna add our shrimp right on top of the steak, just like so. Get all that juicy cream sauce on top. I know you guys are probably drooling right now. I definitely cannot wait to dive in. And last but certainly not least, we want to top it off with our salad. Now, how gorgeous does this plate look? Okay guys, so there you have it. We have our surf and turf served on top of our rustic potatoes with our succulent and most sexy citrus salad made with arugula, walnuts, and goat cheese. We also have our shrimp in cream sauce. This is a beautiful dish for everyone to enjoy. It's all about taking your ordinary food items and making them extraordinary. And nothing compares to a beautiful dish and a beautiful glass of wine. So from my kitchen to yours, have an excellent and a wonderful Happy Independence.